The boy never ate peaches, but he collected peach fuzz every day and hid it in his pen cap. Every time he passed by the housekeeper, he would gently shake the pen cap, sprinkling peach fuzz on the housekeeper, causing the housekeeper to have a severe allergic reaction and cough violently. This was a trap set by the family. The housekeeper was coughing so badly he had to go to the hospital, at which point the father, posing as the driver, immediately acted, secretly taking photos of him coughing, then showing them to the mistress of the house, claiming the housekeeper had contracted contagious tuberculosis. The mistress was initially skeptical, so the father immediately sent a text message to his daughter, who was posing as a tutor. The mistress will be home in 3 minutes. The daughter immediately understood, took out the peach fuzz she had prepared in advance, and secretly sprinkled it on the housekeeper who was cleaning. When the mistress entered the house, she saw the housekeeper coughing so hard he couldn't catch his breath, and when she rushed into the bathroom, she saw the father's deliberately tomato sauce-stained tissue covered in bloodstains. She immediately decided to fire the housekeeper. Then, the father casually recommended a new housekeeper, who was actually his wife. Thus, the family of four successfully infiltrated the wealthy family's home, becoming full-time hidden workers. They not only successfully parasitized the family, but also grew increasingly bold. The next day, the wealthy family went camping, and they immediately moved into the mansion, taking baths, rummaging through the beds, drinking, and feasting, treating the wealthy family's home as their own, having a great time. But just as everyone was enjoying themselves, the doorbell suddenly rang. It was the former housekeeper who had been fired. She said she had forgotten to take something when she left, and seeing her pitiful state, Mom inexplicably opened the door. The former housekeeper walked straight to the back of the wine cabinet, but didn't come out for a long time. Mom grew suspicious and went down to check, only to discover a secret passageway. She followed it through several twists and turns, and finally saw the former housekeeper bringing food to a man, and that man was her husband, who had been hiding in the basement of the mansion for 4 years. After committing a crime years ago, Mom was shocked and wanted to call the police, but the former housekeeper begged her, even offering to pay her to keep quiet. Just then, the family upstairs accidentally fell down the stairs. This left the former housekeeper completely bewildered. How were all these people here? She immediately pulled out her phone to start recording a video until her son accidentally blurted out, "Dead," and the former housekeeper realized she had fallen into the trap of these fake servants, which is why she had been inexplicably kicked out. The situation suddenly reversed. The former housekeeper and her husband pulled out the video recordings and began threatening them, forcing the family to kneel and repent. The entire scene spiraled out of control, but this family wasn't pushovers either. They took advantage of the moment and charged forward to counterattack, snatching the phone and frantically deleting the videos. It seemed the crisis was averted. Just then, the phone rang suddenly.
여보세요?
저기 아줌마, 짝발구리 할 줄 아시죠? 짝발구리라고 다송이가 제일 좋아하는 건데.
The female lead sent a message saying she would be home in 10 minutes, and she wanted a bowl of fried sauce noodles. The family immediately divided up the tasks. The